Hello friends, today I am going to continue on the configuration of router. In part one, we did talk about powering on our router, configuring the IP addresses, testing the ping to make sure there was that reachability from one router to the other and vice versa. We equally set up a password, and then we set up the encryption. We also set up the secret password. We equally set up the telnet and tested the connection from both routers. We equally set up the console connection. So today we are going to continue in that vein, but we are going to change gear a little bit. So in this part two, we have but a serial connection, a serial cable connection. So the IP address for these two router will be 172.16.1.0/26. We'll call this router 1 and router 2. So we're going to set up these two routers. We'll connect with a serial cable. We'll configure the host name, configure the IP addresses, and we're gonna configure the loopback addresses as well, verify the information. So these are some of the loopback addresses that I just randomly put here for us to have an illustration on how this is done. Okay, without any waste of time, let's go into Packet Tracer and begin. So I'm going to place two routers here. Okay, so let's call this router 1, R1, R2, so we're gonna connect, click here, and take, no, not yet. Let's add the serial port. So in this case, let's turn the router off first. The router is turned off. So we'll take this port here, put it here. Then we'll turn back the router on. So the router is coming on now. Do same here. Turn it off. Then put that there. Turn it on. Coming on. No. Okay, we can then put our cable now. Select serial port 1 and let's do it that way. Let me quickly just put the address here, 172.16. 1.0/26. Okay, so now that we have connected with the serial cable, let's see our next step. So we're gonna configure the host name and then followed by the IP address. Enable config terminal. So host name R1. You can see that it reflects here now. Config R2. So next, configure the IP address. So here you can see that this is a class B, but where it is using what they call variable length subnetting. But this is not going to talk more on that because this is focused on just making the basic configuration. So what I'm going to do here is just get the subnet max for this. So in that case, I consider that this octet, this and that is not going to change. So I'm going to borrow 2 bits from the last octet, which is a host part of it, to create a subnet max. Meaning that if we come here, 2 bit will mean that we're gonna have one there, that one will be turned on, and then the rest will be 0, 0, 0. So if we add these two here, we're gonna have a subnet max. We're gonna have 255.255.255 for the first three part that is not changing. So dot 128 plus 64, 192. So that will be the subnet max. That's the easiest way to get the subnet max. So the bit that are turned on, you add them together to get the last portion. So this can be classified as a C, class C of IP addresses, but this is variable length subnetting ideology. So this is going to be my subnet max. So let's go back here. So I'm going to configure IP address here. So to configure the IP address, we'll have to first of all go into the interface that we want the IP address assigned. So interface, serial 0/1/0. Now that we're in the interface IP address, now 172.16 dot one. I can just take 2. It will be within the range. So 255.255.255.192. So then we'll have to bring the interface up. So we'll say not shut or not shut down. So immediately the other side will be brought up. Everything will turn green. Config terminal. Interface serial 0/1/0. We're inside the interface, so IP address 172.16.1.3 255.255.255.192. That is a subnet max for /26. So not short. Good. Everything has turned green now, both sides. So you can see that we have a connection both sides and the link is up. We're gonna check that. So what is the next thing to do? Configure the loopback. So in the same vein, we're gonna we're gonna convert the loopback just as we did for the IP address. So like for this, the first loopback address here, we're gonna have let me make it this way. Or let me say, we're gonna have 3 from the third octet. We're gonna have 3. So this is going to turn to 1, and the rest will be 0. So if we add all of these, we have 192 plus 32. 192 plus 32. Two two four. So I have 224. Two two four. That will be our first. So the next one will be 28. So this is going to change to 1, meaning that 224 plus 16 will give us 240. And the next one is going to change to 1, meaning that we have borrowed 5 bits. So we'll add 8 to 240. I have 248. So I have those 3 subnet maps for the loopbacks. So let's see what we can do now. 224 22. Okay, back to packet tracer here. Okay, so now we're gonna configure the loopback same way we were doing for a little bit different. So we loop back, we come here, config terminal. So interface LO1, so loopback number one. So now that we're in the loopback, we say IP address 10.1.1.3 255.255.255 dot 224. Let me check that. Yeah, 224. So exit interface LO2 10.2.2.3 255 dot 255 dot 255 dot 240. So hold on. Oh, okay. I see why IP address IP address exit interface LO3 10.3.3 dot 3 255 dot 255 dot 255 dot 248. So we are done from one router. We're gonna go to the other. Show IP interface brief. So you see, this is what these are the setup. So everything is there. You can see that. Okay, so let's do it for the other one. Oh, we can also check, like you can say show interface. serial, enter the serial interface, let's for instance, and 0/1/0. So you see that it tells you that the interface is up and the line protocol is up and it's connected. So it gives you more information specifically to that interface. And it gives you the IP address and the CIDR, the subnet mask here, and it gives you much more information. So let's go to the other router. In order that this information be saved, use copy, run, start up, running config to start up config. Good. Router 2. So interface, LO1, IP address 10.1.1.3 255.255.255.224. Make sure, yep, good. L2, IP address 240. So we can see the settings there. We can see this as well. So basically, I think we have performed everything that we're supposed to do as according to what we spelled on this tutorial. So we have done verification of our configuration. We set up two routers, um, and we gave an IP address to the router. The router is connected using a serial cable connection, and then we configure the host name of the router. We configure the IP addresses. We configure the loopback addresses. We verify the configuration of everything. And I think there was a little bit of IP subnet max. The determination. So at this point, we'll come to an end of this tutorial. The continuation of part 1 of basic router configuration. So you can go and watch 1.1 packet tracer basic router configuration. Okay, thank you, friends, and I will see you in the next tutorial. Bye.